Good morning. Hello everybody, how are we? We are vlogging again today. We are at home again today. It's Sunday today and it's actually Mother's Day as well, so happy Mother's Day if you are a mama bear and you're watching the channel, sending you loads of love. The plans today, so I actually got up this morning and the weather, it's such a beautiful day today. 2 days ago was the official first day of spring. I'm pretty sure it was the 20th, is that right? The 20th of May? It's not May, it's March. I'm pretty sure the 20th of March is or the 21st, I can't really remember. But anyway, we are officially in spring now and I'm very excited about it. Just being able to look outside and know that there's gonna be fresh blooms and we're coming into spring and summer. I'm really excited about a new season and I'm excited about Easter as well, and the sun is shining. It's like Ireland knew that it was the first day of spring 2 days ago because the sun was shining and it was absolutely beautiful. It was still pretty cold, but it was lovely. I got up and I seen blue skies and I decided I was going to go for a walk, so I went out for a little stroll. Came home, I've just been lounging around the house all morning. I did a massive clean up yesterday of my whole house. I have never cleaned as much in my whole entire life. So my house is spick and span, and you know what, it's so nice when your house is super tidy because I just find that I'm so much more relaxed and chilled out when my house is tidy. Does anybody else feel like that? Like you just feel more mentally clear, and I know personally when I'm working at home it's easier to work when you're in a clean space. That's kind of just how I feel about it. So my living room is nice and clean in here. I actually went to change the light bulbs in my light, like my chandelier kind of a thing there in my living room because all of the lights stopped working. So I got new bulbs and still not working. Not entirely sure why. That light's on a dimmer switch though, so maybe it's something got to do with the dimmer switch. I have no idea. So yeah, I've just been chilling around the house, drinking some tea, had some breakfast, and we are, for like our plans for Mother's Day today, we are going over to my mom's house and we're gonna have a little family dinner at home. Just myself, my brother, my mum and my dad. We're actually gonna get a takeout from one of our favorite restaurants here at home. We've been doing that a lot this week actually. But usually if we were going out on Mother's Day, we would be going to this restaurant on Mother's Day, so it's nice to be able to give them some business on a day where they're really missing out on it. I think it is literally the biggest day of the year in Ireland for restaurants, so I'd say they're really feeling the pinch with that this year. So yeah, we're gonna go and get a little takeout from there. I'm really excited about it because the food is so good. I actually got a takeout from there last night and the food was so good. But anyway, I want to do something for mom before I go over to the house because I haven't been able to get out and get her anything. So I'm going to make some carrot cake because carrot cake is one of my mom's favorite desserts. So I just decided that why not? I have all of the ingredients in the house and she really enjoyed my lemon and poppy drizzle cake. So I didn't want to do that again because I literally just left that over to them yesterday or the day before. So I'm going to make some carrot cake today. So I have another recipe from Donald Skehan and we're going to go with that. It's one for like a carrot and cardamom cake with cinnamon and cream cheese frosting. I don't have any cardamom, so we're not going to do cardamom, but we're going to do everything else and it seems really straightforward. I love baking cakes because they're really simple and they don't take that long to make, so I thought we could do it all together. So we're going to do a little bit of baking, a little bit of Sunday baking. I feel like you got to take the positives out of being at home, and I think everybody's going to come out of this with a lot of new hobbies. We're all going to be great bakers. A lot of you are doing jigsaw puzzles. You're tagging me in your Insta stories when you're doing them. Board games. People are getting creative with what to do at home, and I think that's really good because you guys are staying safe, you're keeping everybody else safe, and you're also finding new things to do. So yeah, I'm going to do some baking. I will leave the ingredients and all of the recipe and everything linked in the description box for you if you want to try it out yourself. Oh, and make sure to tag me in your stories on Instagram if you make them, if you are on Instagram obviously, because I always don't see them when you make the same things that I do. And we're going to watch some YouTube. Today's YouTube video of choice is our complete Halloween Horror Nights 2018 experience from the Tim Tracker. Why am I watching Halloween stuff in March? I have no idea. Okay, doing my usual and halving the recipe because I like to make like smaller portions because we would not get through like a whole cake. The ingredients are really simple. You just need carrot, like grated carrot, flour and cinnamon is in here. I have some caster sugar, bicarbonate of soda, 2 eggs, vanilla and some rapeseed oil. So that's literally all that you need to put into your cake. Really, really easy. So I'm just going to fire it all in my KitchenAid. I do so much more baking since having a KitchenAid because this girl has no upper body strength, and if I wanted to do like buttercream or like cream cheese frosting, trying to do that with my own arms just wasn't a thing. So it's so much easier to like, and quicker as well to put together like cakes and stuff like that using this here. And obviously there's loads of different attachments that you can use to make like pastas and doughs for like breads and stuff. Like there's like dough hooks you can get. It is just, or should I say, there are a plethora of things that you can make using this KitchenAid, and I freaking love it. One of the best things I ever got. Okay, whilst those are in the oven, I am going to go upstairs and get changed. I have no idea what I'm going to wear today. I have a pair of little cigarette pants here from Zara that I've taken upstairs with me. I need to give them a bit of an iron though, and I might wear them because even though we're not going out for Mother's Day, I've mentioned this already, if I can't go out, I still want to get dressed up and feel good. So I still want to look nice for Mother's Day, because if we were going out for Mother's Day we would be wearing nice attire. My brother's probably going to be in joggers, but I'm sure Mom will probably dress up as well. It's so funny though, because I've seen so many people out this morning panic buying, not food or anything like that, but flowers for Mother's Day from the grocery store. It's still the same, still the same. So I'm gonna try on a few different outfits and then we'll see what we come up with. Okay, so here is my little outfit of the day. This is a very Eastery, spring inspired outfit of the day and I love it! Anything that is like baby blue and cream, I am all for. As I have been like yapping on to you about for God knows how long, neutrals are my favourite thing right now, but add in a few pastels there and you've got me hooked. So my whole outfit is from Zara. My jumper isn't new, unfortunately, although I have found very similar options to this jumper online, so I link those down below for you if you want to have a look yourself. But I just love it. I think it's like, honestly, when I bought this I wasn't sure how much wear I'd get out of it, but I have worn this a lot since I got it last year, so I'm really glad that I picked it up. It was one of those random ones that I just couldn't pass up. I thought it was so unique looking. I just loved the kind of statement sleeve and the kind of little silver like reflects through the knit. I just think it's so pretty. So I have that on with a little pair of cigarette pants. Again, these are new from Zara. They fit so nicely, you guys. They're true to size, so I'm wearing a size small in them and they fit just so lovely, and they're a nice kind of like ankle length. There's some slippers in the back, and then I have these tiny little I have these little kitten heel or mid heel pointed toe pumps and I love them. They're so pretty. They're such a great everyday shoe. They're so comfortable to wear, and I did mention this before, but if you're a bride and you're looking for like a wedding shoe for later on in the year, have a look at those, because they would be the most comfortable wedding shoes in the world. Or if you were going to a wedding, or if you're not going to a wedding and you're going to your parents' house for dinner like I am. But yeah, that is my little outfit of the day. I love it. Let's pop on some perfume. I'm gonna do some Gabrielle by Chanel today. Do you know what I've been wearing a lot recently? Is it Cozy Sunday Mornings from Replica? That's been my kind of go-to scent. Do I need anything up here? I don't. I can go downstairs now. That's been my go-to scent for the past couple of weeks and I've been loving loving it. The little gift set that I was showing you in my, I think I showed it to you in a favorites video, but if I didn't show it to you in a favorites video, I definitely showed you in my what I got for Christmas video. The little Maison Margiela replica gift set is so handy because you get to try out a load of the scents and actually wear them for a prolonged period of time to see which ones you like, and I pretty much like them all. We are all ready. I have 15 minutes. I've written my mom's card. Are any of you guys like big card people? I love cards. I just think they're such lovely sentiments and they make such a big difference to me when I receive them. Like, I could pass on a gift, but give me a card and I'm a happy girl. So this is the one that I have for mom. So I'm the person that always buys extra cards when I'm out, and I picked these ones up in TK Maxx a little while ago, and this is so perfect for my mom, and it just says, we were told there would be Prosecco. So I just said, happy Mother's Day to my #1 Prosecco buddy. You never fail to have a memorable Mother's Day. Hopefully next year we can make it out of the house. Love you always, Grace. I say she never fails to have a memorable Mother's Day because last year, was it last year? No, the year before she got really sick. Like with a stomach flu. It's funny looking back on it now. At the time it was really scary. Look at this. There, Bella. Do I still have black in my teeth? No. Okay, thank you.
It's just that bad.
Thanks, Mom. I always like literally always have salad in my teeth when I go to vlog, and then I go to edit the footage and I'm like, that was my brother. Yeah, Bella is has joined us at the table for Mother's Day lunch. Dad, you look like you're burping or when I moved out of home, Bella took my space as the daughter in the house. Isn't that it, Belle? Isn't that it? Huh? She's so cute. Bella, everybody on Instagram says that I have to keep sharing you on stories. They all love you. They all loved your bow yesterday. They all loved your bow yesterday. Anyway, we're just gonna sit and chill. The weather's so nice outside today. We're gonna chill at home and gonna eat some carrot cake in a bit. Oh, my dad was gonna make carrot cake today. He was still gonna make it, Daddy?
Nope.
Afternoon, everybody. It is lunchtime and I am just about to prep some lunch for myself. I have made myself a soup this morning because I had some extra veggies that I had to use up in the fridge. I'm trying my very best to eat all of my fresh foods right now, so I made up my soup and that will do me for like a couple of days now. That's the thing about making soups. That's gonna do me for like 4 days, which is great. So it's my many veggie roasted soup. I've done it in many roasted veggie soup. Does that make sense? There's a lot of vegetables in there. I roast them and I put them in a soup. But that's what I made today. I have made that in a vlog before, so I'll try and link the vlog if I can remember which one it is. What I really want to do actually, I want to make a playlist of the videos where I've cooked and baked in them, because one of you guys asked me to do that and I keep forgetting to do it. So I'm gonna try and do that tonight maybe, or in the morning. I love watching those videos, and if I go to somebody else's channel, I want to be able to get to them easily without having to look through them all. So I'll try and do that for tomorrow. Anyway, I am in the middle of making my lunch now. So yeah, I have my soup ready to go, and I'm also roasting up some more vegetables, just some broccoli and Brussels sprouts as well. I love roasted veg. It's like my favorite thing in the world. I just think it tastes so good. So I'm gonna have a massive bowl of soup and then all of these veggies as well as my lunch today. And I'll probably snack on like a banana or something later on. I went out for my walk this morning and the weather is really, really lovely here again today. I'm so appreciative of spring coming through for me this year, because honestly it is keeping my spirits up. Thank you, Mother Nature. So I need to put, oh sit there please camera. I need to season these. What am I going to put on my broccoli and Brussels sprouts? I'm going to do pink Himalayan salt, and we will do some of this here. This is the Cape Herb and Spice seasoned salt. I think this is so good. So I'm gonna use this as well. There's just loads of different spices in this. There's like oregano, crushed dried pepper, and I put loads on. What's in this? Paprika flakes, sea salt, black pepper, garlic, green bell pepper, onion, mustard seeds, coriander seeds, red bell pepper, parsley. That's what's in it. So, give this a little bit of a shuffle and stick her in the oven for 15 minutes. A lot of you actually ask me how long I roast my vegetables for. I do them on 180 for 15 minutes generally, and they come out nice and like crispy. I like my veggies crispy because I feel like it tastes really good, and use all of the olive oil as well. So I did catch you up to speed with what I got up to this morning. I literally just went out for my walk and I've been getting a little bit of work done. So it's just been a normal day here. Whilst that is in the oven, I'm just gonna finish up a little bit of work at my desk. I actually meant to do this yesterday. Where's my notebook? I think I was going to say this in Monday's vlog possibly, but I wanted to share with you guys a couple of my like work from home tips, because a couple of you have been asking for them. Obviously a lot of us are working from home now. Well, it's got very dark. My baking tray just sounded like it exploded in my oven. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. My work from home tips are things that I find helpful when working from home, because a lot of us obviously are finding ourselves working from home right now, and some of you generally don't ever work from home. You always work from an office situation, but I have been working from home about 85% of the time, 90% of the time since probably October, November last year, and there are a couple of things that I picked up that I have found really help. Obviously I wasn't working in an office situation beforehand, but I find myself more desk office work based, if you know what I mean now. So there are a couple of things that I have found really help to keep me productive during the day, to not let me, I feel like sometimes when you're working at home you can kind of get inside of your head a little bit too much too, because obviously a lot of us are on our own or are in smaller spaces, things like that. So I have a couple of tips, I've written them down, and I thought I would share them with you today because you might find it helpful. Okay, let's get fancy and put you on a tripod. Okay, so tip numero uno, stick to some form of a morning routine, aka get up at the same time, do your breakfast, do all that kind of good stuff before you start your day. I find that that just helps me so much, that I have a certain time that I generally get up at. Usually I'm up at 7 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. A lot of you guys have asked me that before, like, why do you get up early when you work from home? Because it gets me in a good routine for the day and it keeps me productive. So if I get up at 7 a.m, I can have my breakfast, I can go out for my walk, and I can do all the things that I want to do before I actually start into work for the day. I just find that that really keeps me on track, and I don't slip into a cozy lazy mode, like a Sunday mode, too easily. Whereas at the weekends I can sleep in a little bit longer, so it kind of like differentiates your weekdays from your weekends, if you know what I mean. So for my morning routine, I get up, I come downstairs, I make my breakfast. Whilst I'm making my breakfast, I watch a YouTube video, and I love that. So make sure it's a morning routine that you enjoy. I really look forward to that part, and I look forward to the food as well. And then I go straight out for a walk, get a really nice walk in the morning time, come home, do my makeup, and then get ready for the day basically. Tip number 2, get dressed. Don't fall into the trap of staying in your pajamas. It is way too easy to slip into that kind of routine of, oh, I can be cozy because I'm working from home and I can sit on my sofa and just, you know, curl up in my pajamas and get work done. I can't be productive like that. Maybe some people can, but I don't find I can be productive like that. So I need to actually get up and change out of my PJs. Even if that's loungewear, you're still changing and getting dressed for the day. I feel like that was a thing when we had uniforms in school. I'm pretty sure my principal told me this, that it was like to put you in the mindset of work mode and not home mode. So I will take you upstairs right now and I will show you my outfit of the day. I spotted the funniest thing on Instagram earlier on where somebody put up their outfit of the day, and instead of going like what I wore today or hashtag what I wore today, it was like hashtag what I wore to the living room today. So this is what I'm wearing to the living room today. I just wanted to wear a pair of jeans today. I wanted to feel dressed up, but I also wanted to be comfortable in the house. So this is what I went with. I'm really liking the kind of trend that's happening at the minute with button down cardigans as sweaters. I think they look really, really nice. I'm always a fan of a really like low cut V in the front and layered necklaces. So that's kind of the vibe we went with today. I'll give you an overall kind of look-see at my outfit. I quite like it. So my cardigan is actually super, super old from Topshop. I got this when I was still in school, as in secondary school. I think I was maybe 17 when I got this. This is about 10 years old. You can't say I never get use out of my wardrobe anyway. So it's just like a loose, open knit, slouchy cardigan. I just love this and I love the colour of it. I love it that it's that like lilac-y grey kind of a colour. I just love it, and I knew at some stage it would come back into style. Honestly, I've worn it every single year anyway, so it didn't matter if it was in style or not for me. My two necklaces, the top one here is from Missoma, and then the bottom one here, the crescent moon and star, is from Mary Kay. I'm very kind of like galactic today. I have my crescent moon and my star, my crescent moon ring, and then my like interstellar rings as well, so maybe that's a thing with me. What else am I wearing? Oh yeah, my jeans are from Zara. They're just the mom jeans. I'm not sure if these exact ones are still available, but I link the ones that they currently have on their website down in the description box for you. And then I just have a little pair of mid kitten heels. They're so comfortable, and I know it looks weird maybe if you're wearing heels around the house, but these just feel like wearing regular pumps. And then underneath I'm just wearing this really nice little bralette. It's from And Other Stories. If I'm ever wearing anything that's like super low cut, or if you can see the like bra through the cardigan or whatever, I try to wear like a nicer one. So this one here is actually really cute. It's got like velvet straps. So that is my outfit of the day. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing today. Sometimes I'll wear loungewear, sometimes I'll wear this kind of an outfit. It depends. If I'm working from home, sometimes I'll have Skype calls that I have to meet on, so it's nice to feel like really put together. Another part of the kind of getting ready, looking good, feeling prepped for the day are these babies, my blue light glasses. You guys know I work with Movement every single month, and I've been working with them for over a year now, and honestly I think these things are my most practical and most stylish item that I own, because I can wear them and I feel really good, and I also know that they're doing me good at home. So a big shout out to Movement for always supporting the channel and for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I just wanted to like briefly tell you about the blue light glasses in case you're new to the channel and you don't know about them already, but I literally just posted them on Instagram yesterday and I had about 50 million DMs asking me where they were from. So that is where they're from. They're from Movement and they are their Ever Scroll glasses. So I wear these literally, as I said, 90% of my time at home, and they are functional. One, because they protect your eyes from the blue light. If you're working at home, you're going to be on your laptop, on your phone, on your computer so much more than you would be if you're at work. I feel like when you're at work you kind of get up and about a little bit more, so I would advise getting yourself a pair of these because your eyes do not need to be strained right now, and believe you me, you will start feeling the effects of digital eye strain. So that is what the blue light glasses are there to protect you from. So these are the ones that I have. They are the Ingram style in the Ever Scroll glasses, and I am wearing them in the tortoise shell here. I love them. I think they're very flattering for your face. I also actually have them in the green crystal as well. So this here is the green crystal and they look really cute too. So they have this style in loads of different colors and I absolutely adore them. They also have loads of other different styles of the glasses. The Ingram ones are just my favorites. But yeah, now that you are kind of working from home a little bit more, I think it is really important to protect your eyes and look good whilst doing so, and I kind of feel like they make my outfit. But anyway, yeah, if you haven't got any of the blue light glasses yet and you're interested in picking them up for yourself, I do have a little discount code, so I leave that linked down in the description box. All you have to do is click on the link and you will get 15% off plus free shipping and returns off anything on the website. Actually, it's not just off the blue light glasses, but as I said, these are the ones that are just going to be really helpful for you right now. So thank you so much to Movement for sponsoring this portion of today's video. You guys are the best and I always love working with them. They're always such a pleasure to work with. So yeah, very important part of my tips from working from home is just getting dressed for your day, because honestly I just think it makes you feel good, and when I feel good I am much more productive. Okay, so we have our morning routine, we're getting dressed for the day. The next thing you want to do is have an actual list of things that you need to get done made up. So that's why I have these babies and my Disney pen. So I have so many notebooks, so whether you actually write out your list in a notebook or you do it in Google Calendar or whatever, I find that writing lists and also time blocking helps so much. So a couple of you guys have asked me before, how how I write up my list or what way I do it. So I'm going to show you exactly how I write my lists now. So this is exactly what my list looks like for today. I will actually add more to it, but this is what I got to do so far. So at the top, I always end up doing wake up, breakfast, walk, makeup. I don't always have to wash my hair, but I always end up putting those up here because I feel like the self-care part of my day is really, really important. So this is nearly like my morning routine and I have to make sure that I get it done. It's important to me, so I like to be able to tick it off. And I feel like ticking things off really, really helps also. It just feels like you're getting through things during the day and you're accomplishing things. So I would definitely advise putting little boxes beside the things that you need to do and ticking them off as you go. And then obviously I have all of the other things that I need to get done. So edit the vlog, edit my thumbnail. I really want to place an order. This is random. I really want to place an order on Zara for some more loungewear because I feel like I'm just wearing the same things all the time. I wanted to make my soup, so I made that. Look at my schedule for the next couple of weeks. I want to reply to your YouTube comments and your Instagram comments, and I know that that generally always takes, like, this generally takes at least an hour, and I don't always get through them all, so I really like to block out some time for that. And then obviously just looking at the schedule for the next couple of weeks to make sure that I'm getting everything done, and I really need to do some grocery shopping later on tonight. So that's kind of like a really loose outline of what my day is looking like now. So obviously right now I can tick off that I've gone for my walk, I've washed my hair, I've done my makeup, I have made my soup, I've also replied to your comments and your Instagram. Also, if you do anything extra during the day, I like to put that onto the list and just tick that off. So for example, I took 3 Instagram photos today. So I'm gonna write that down and I can take that off because I feel like I've been really productive when I've done that. Then this kind of rolls on to tip number 4, and that is to time block. So I feel really, really productive if, say, I write down that from 9 to 11 I am going to edit a video, or from 9 to 12 I'm going to edit a video. Sometimes I kind of change that depending on how long that video is going to take to edit, and then I'll say, okay, from this time to this time I'm going to do my thumbnail. From this time to this time I'm going to take my lunch break. So time block your day out and you will achieve so much more because you actually have time set aside to do those things. Okay, hold on, my lunch is made, so I have to take the veggies out of the oven. Have I got steamy glasses? And that leads me on to tip number 5. Don't sit at your desk having lunch. There's very few times when I do that. Sometimes if I have like deadlines and time crunches and things like that and I really need to get things done, that's literally the only time that I will sit at my desk and have lunch. Set yourself aside a lunchtime. Generally mine's either from 1 to 2 or from 2 to 3, and I take my full hour for lunch. And I sit and I make my lunch and I watch a YouTube video, or I watch something on the TV, or I listen to music, or I scroll through Instagram or something like that. I think that's really, really important that you do separate that out so that you're not stuck at your desk all the time. It's good for your head, it's good for your productivity levels, it gives yourself a break, and it gives you something to look forward to as well. And on that note of taking breaks, tip number 6 is to get up and move about and take breaks during the day. If you're working in an office, or even like when I'm doing makeup, I have breaks in between that, and not just my lunch break. If you're in an office, you're talking to people more than you actually think you are, you're interacting with people, you're taking little mini breaks to go get your coffee, and I feel like that's really, really important to kind of like switch off and then tune back in again. And I know that that's a reason why they time out classes in schools as well, because there's only so long that your mind can really focus on something, and I think it's something like 38 minutes. So every like 40 minutes or so I find that I need to take a break, whether that's just picking up my phone and sending my friend a message, or checking my Instagram, not scrolling through it for ages now. I try my very best not to do that because you can get lost in a hole of doing that. But take your little breaks, make yourself a coffee, make yourself a tea, get up. If you can go outside, go outside. That really, really helps just to kind of like switch off and then go again. Tip number 7 is also to separate your work time and your like chore time. So try your very best not to start incorporating chores into the middle of your day. Even though I have set down on my list of things to do today things like groceries and rice my cauliflower and make my soup and things like that, they're things done outside of my work hours. Because if you start going and saying, okay, I'm gonna go and hoover in the middle of the day, you're getting yourself out of work mode and you're putting yourself into home mode again. So try your very best to separate those kind of two things out. Also, another way that I like to be productive at home, honestly, this is kind of how I was when I was in school as well. is by giving myself rewards. So when I know I've finished something, knowing that I can have a scroll through Instagram or go and make myself some tea or watch something on YouTube. I don't know, I kind of like, once I have, say, edited my full video, I'm like, okay, now I can go and watch a 15-minute YouTube video, and that will be my like mini break, if you know what I mean. Also, something I find, I don't know what number we're on now, but something that I find really helps is having specific places to work. I have mentioned this before, but there are certain things that I do for work at this desk, and then there are certain things that I do for work on my sofa, on my laptop, and I'm more productive there doing that than I would be here doing that. I feel like getting up and changing your space around during the day can really help, but as long as you have dedicated work spaces to do those things, it's okay. So I'm not saying to sit and stay at one desk all day long, but as long as you know you're being productive in each place that you are, that's good to go. I know some people like to just be able to stand at their bars and stuff like that, doing bits of work so that they're standing up and not sitting down all day. Also, it's really important to get up and move. But yeah, I just find that that really helps, that if you do have a specific place to do your work. Okay, I'm going to finish on this one, but I would also highly advise that you try and have a finishing time. So when you're at work in an office, you have a start time and you have a time when you're finished. I know it can be really easy to, and I do this all the time, to kind of like take a chunk out of the middle of your day and do something else and say, oh, it's grand, I'll work a little bit later on in the evening. I find that that just is not good for my head. There are times obviously when I do have to do things a little bit later on into the evening, but I try my very best to get like all of my hard work done between like 9 and 5. All of the easy stuff can happen after that, but I just find that that helps with routine. It helps keep you in the right frame of mind, that you do have a specific time that you're working for, and that work isn't kind of consuming your entire day, because when you're at home, it's so easy for that to happen. So I think that's really important, is having a finishing time. So yeah, I think those are all of my most important tips when I'm working from home, and the things that really help me to be more productive throughout the day. If there's anything that I've missed and that you find really helpful if you work from home too, or if you've only started working from home, please leave them down in the comments, because I know obviously a lot of you guys are working from home for the first time and you might be finding it a little bit difficult or challenging to do that. So if we can all help each other out in the comments, that would be really great. But I find that those, what was there, maybe like 8, 9, 10 tips really help me to be productive during the day. I really need to go and practice what I'm preaching and have my lunch break now, because all of my veggies are all roasted. Does anybody else love when Brussels sprouts are like super crispy? It's like veggie chips, they're so good. Dinner is ready. I made up a little veggie fried rice at home. I use cauliflower rice, but obviously you can use whatever rice you want. I just really like cauliflower rice, and I also have a little glass of Prosecco because I think I deserve it. So something really exciting that I'm going to do this evening. If you are in Ireland, the UK, Italy, Spain, I can't remember where else it has launched, today is the day that Disney Plus has launched, and I am so freaking excited. I had put off actually getting the subscription for ages for absolutely no reason, because I knew I was going to get it, especially when it was on offer, because they had an offer running that you could get it for $59.99 instead of like $69.99 for the year, and I think that's pretty good value, especially for the amount of Disney that I want to watch. You guys, this has That's So Raven, Lizzie McGuire, Wizards of Waverly Place, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Boy Meets World. I am like, it also has all of the Halloween Town movies on here. I am like so excited about this right now. So my plans for this evening, I'm so excited. I'm gonna eat my little veggie fried rice, have my glass of Prosecco, and watch some Frozen, because that is what you call living your best life. So I want you guys to let me know down in the comments if you're already on Disney Plus or you've subscribed to it, whether, I know it's already been launched in the States for a while. I'm pretty sure it launched before Christmas over there. But if you only got it today when I did, which will be yesterday when you're watching this, let me know what your first stream was. I know a lot of people watch watch the new Lady and the Tramp movie. The Mandalorian I really want to watch. The Imagineering series I want to watch. I want to watch Disney weddings. I think that's on here too. So yeah, let me know what you watched first. Anywho, I really want to eat this before it starts getting cold. Also, if you want me to show you how I make my at-home fried rice, let me know and I will do it in another video. I've made it before. It could have been at the start of last year, so if you're new to the channel you probably might not have seen it already, but it's super simple. You literally just throw things into a pan. But anyway, let's do a quick question of the vlog. Oh, this is actually a really good one because I already know my answer to this and it's quite apt because of just what I was talking about. Silvana De Bella, is that your name? I'm really sorry if it's like completely wrong, but she says hashtag question of the vlog, if you could travel back in time and have an interview with anyone from the past, who would it be and what would you ask them? I would go back and have an interview with Walt Disney because duh, I'm just such a big Disney girl and I have such an appreciation for the parks and the history and Walt Disney himself and everything that he created. I just think it would be absolutely fascinating to interview him. I think I'd ask him if the parks and the company has kind of like lived up to what he thought it would be, because he was always kind of striving for like he never ever wanted things to remain the same. So I would like to know if like he's happy with how it has developed, I suppose. That's such a good question. You guys are getting good. So if you want to do a question of the vlog for my next video, make sure to comment down in the comment section using the hashtag question of the vlog and I will answer one there. But just really quickly before I go as well, I wanted to say thank you so much to you guys for all of your sweet comments recently. I know you guys keep saying that I'm kind of like helping provide entertainment for you guys at the minute, but you have no idea how much making these videos right now is like a positive thing for me. So thank you so much as well for always commenting such lovely things in the comment section and interacting. It always means the world to me, so thank you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a good old thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed but you want to see some more videos. I would love you to join the fam and I will see you all again very soon on Friday with another one. Bye!